Alright guys, Bludger Boy here, beginning again by clearing his throat. I've done that quite a few times lately, and we're playing some more Ratchet and Clank. We're on Drek's fleet. Maybe you just heard me say I'll meet you there, and if so, hey, I met you here. So, I'm gonna dive in the water first. Here's a fun fact if you are continuing on from that last video, part 18. It's actually, looking at the clock, 4 AM over here right now. My sleeping's still really out of whack. And I have a week off uni right now, so it's not going back. It's really annoying. I really want to get it back in track, but I'm noticing that it doesn't make a difference what time I go to sleep anymore. Or what time I wake up in the morning, like if I don't get much sleep, I'll still somehow manage to have a late night. It's ridiculous. Like, I think it was when... No... Would have been? Yeah, would have been Wednesday night. I went to bed at the quote-unquote normal time of, like, 4 AM, 5 AM, whatever. And I woke up. I had to go to uni at I think it was at 1. I had to be there by 1:30, and my friends had organised a meetup at the uni for 12:30, so I had to be up by about 11:30 to get ready in time. And I ended up waking up at about 10, so I've only got about 5 hours sleep. I am failing at this. And even with that, I had like a 5-hour day at uni. And went to bed at the same time I always do. I felt tired even, like I felt tired at night time, and went, alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Then I went to bed at about 12 AM? And could not get to sleep. Even jerked off and everything to try and get to sleep, and it just... nothing. When I was like 15, 16, jerking off used to work. I used to actually be able to jerk off and go to sleep. It would knock me right out, like whether I was fantasizing about a girl or whether I was watching pornography. It used to knock the shit out of me. Once, just was one wank, one orgasm, I was out for the count. I would not wake up. Like I remember using remote play with the PS3 when I had it back before I had an iPod and could watch porn on my iPod. I had a PSP. And of course, obviously I have a PS3, so I use remote play, and I used the PS3's web browser to look at pornography because it had Flash Player on it. And it made me so tired to the point where I didn't even have the energy to turn the PSP or the PS3 off. Like, there were mornings where I would have a really good wank, wake up, and the PS3 and the PSP would still be on. Which was dangerous because, I don't need my parents finding that shit. I don't think my mum would have cared, really. This is the same woman who bought the condoms for my Year 12 formal that I did not use. So, make of that what you will. Better safe than sorry, as they say. Man. It's actually been a year since that happened. It's been a year since my Year 12 formal after party, and yet I'm still talking about it and bitching about it like it's important. Oh, I'm a horrible person. When it comes to, like, getting over things, it's just ridiculous. And I think so much about my past, but not very much about serious things that I want for my future. Like, and this hit me the other day when I was at uni, and because I study creative writing, the tutors we have are writers. They've done writing work for TV stations, and they've written plays and novels and all kinds of shit, right? So, and the tutor we have is really experienced in all the fields. He's written for, like, TV, he's written for the soap operas and things. And he made this thing where instead of having tutorials for the last 2 weeks of uni, he's gonna, like, have a private consultation with each student in that class of about 20 people, and talk to them about career options, what they want to do when they leave uni, and what they want to make of this course, and yada yada yada. What are your dreams and stuff. And I just realized that I don't think about this at all. Like, I've uploaded stand-up comedy videos to you here before, so you might get the impression, oh, you want to be a stand-up comedian. Well, not really. I like doing stand-up, but I don't want to do it for a living. I don't want to make a living doing that. Not even writing it for someone else. Fuck that. I would be happy to write my own work and perform my own work, but I don't like traveling. Not my thing, so to speak. You know. And I also don't want to restrict myself just to one medium, one form of expression. And I went to do this creative writing course to do just that, to get out of the tedium of writing stand-up every time I had a fucking idea for something. I want to be able to write poetry and theatre and prose to be able to express ideas. And see how that can allow me to express ideas in new ways and even explore ideas that stand-up really isn't good at exploring, or that could be better explored in other forms of writing. Yet at the same time, I don't have any career prospects, really. And it just hit me very, very quickly. I don't know if I can get out of this without changing it, because they're going to come back out. I don't know if selecting it again is going to, like, de-equip it. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's good. Kill all these dudes. So, and this has got me thinking, because he gave me like a piece of paper. I've actually got it right in front of me. Improvise? Of course it's improvise. What are you talking about? And the questions are like, they're pretty vague, pretty open, and he says he wants tentative answers, so not precise, exact answers. You don't need that at this point. And if you expect a 19-year-old to have those, he can go fuck himself, but I can't answer it like any of these. Like, let's go through them. Question 1. Where do you want to be in 5 years, professionally, artistically, socially, or even geographically? I don't know. I don't fucking have a clue. In 5 years, I'll be 24 years old. You know what I'd be happy to be at 24? Not a virgin. That's about it. If I could get laid in the next 5 years, I'd be fucking ecstatic. Because that's what I tend to think about in my future, and it's probably evident through all the talking I do about it on here and on my blog. I just think about women all the time, and being in a relationship, and not having a relationship, and how I'm not going to have one. This is all I think about. I don't think about a career. And a career is more important because I can have a career and not have a girlfriend, but I can't have a girlfriend and not have a career. When I say career, by the way, I mean job. I don't want a career, you know. I'm happy with just a job. A job by itself is fine. I don't need multiple jobs in the same kind of industry. Fuck that. A job is fine. I don't need to progress my way through the ranks and have company dedication and loyalty. Fuck off. A job is fine. Something that gives me money to not die. That's what a job is. But yeah, I don't know what I want to be, or where I want to be in 5 years, on a metaphysical level or on a geographical level. I don't know. I've got no idea. So, measure into that one. Are people going to come out of those doors? Yes. Where'd Biddy go? Toilet break? Yeah. Definitely toilet break. You dumb shits. Okay. Where did the dogs go? Toilet break? Yeah. Definitely toilet break. Alright. Let's move. Question number 2. List your major 3 to 4 goals. Again, creative, artistic, professional, that kind of stuff. And be prepared to discuss them. Alright, let's... So I can't talk about, you know, getting laid. It's not, well, you know, unless I want to make a video of it, then it will be an artistic goal. But, I don't know. The only real goal I have at the moment, like concrete goal, something I actually want to achieve and think I can achieve, is performing stand-up on TV. But that's not a writing goal, really. It involves writing, certainly. but it's more of a performance goal. I guess getting on TV in general, like something I've written getting on TV, that could be a goal, I suppose. And I mean, there's a group in this country called The Chaser. They're like a satirical group. And one, if you have not seen them, go watch them, because they are fucking hilarious. If you watch the Chaser's War and everything, a little bit of it's Australian humor. Like they do something called The Chaser Decides, which is their election show, their Australian election show. So a lot of the humor is based on Australian politics, but the Chaser's War and everything, a lot of the stuff is very applicable to the world, and a lot of it still is based on politics, but a lot of it can be understood by anyone, really. Any Western country who has, dodgy media that doesn't report on the important stories, or you will have to find a detour. How about this one we're gonna point you at? Need a fucking clue, Sherlock. But yeah, they're a satirical group, and I mean, I'd love to work with them. Working with them would be amazing, but they're their own group, and they're all out of university. They're I don't know, they're like in their 30s and stuff. They're married and have children. I don't think so. I'm going to see them though. I'm actually going to be in a TV studio audience for the first time, watching they have a show called The Hamster Wheel that they're doing, and it's all about like the media and how ethics in journalism is gone, and we're not how children and religion and commercialism is all done in the media. And they're recording their second season of it, and tickets for it are free. This is a government show, by the way. Well, not a government show, but like it's on a government-funded station, and they get government funding to do this. So one of the things I love about this country, I have state-funded satire. That's fucking brilliant, man. Name one other country apart from, I don't know, like Britain that has state-funded satire. That's awesome. I'm getting way off track. I'd love to work with them, or even just do satire on TV or on stage. I'd love to be involved in a satirical group or write satire. I like doing that. It's one of my favorite forms to write in, or one of my favorite genres to write, so yeah, if I could do that, I guess that's, again, a general goal. Getting on television, I guess, could be its own goal or a derivative of the perform satire or write satire goal. I find satire is mostly televisual or in film. And again, I guess it's literally satire too. That's what 1984 and Animal Farm is. Animal Farm is amazing. I love that. Most of my school read that in like year 8. I read it in like year 12 and was like, this is amazing. Why am I forgetting the author's name all of a sudden? George Orwell, god damn it, seriously. That's where the term Orwellian comes from, for fuck's sake. I'm getting way off track now. I'm doing this without rockets to drag it out. So yeah, I don't really have many other goals than get on TV and do satire. I don't know what other goals I would have. Number 3. What are your plans for achieving that? Again, I don't know. I don't know anyone in these fields. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in touch with people in these fields. I don't know. I've seriously got no idea how I'm supposed to achieve that. I don't know why I'm expected to know that either. Like, do you seriously expect me to like go up to the shows and go, "Hey, I'm this random 19-year-old creative writing student who's in his first year and who has no qualifications. I should totally work with you guys. Wouldn't that be a good idea?" No. Nor do I know that many stand-up comedians, or any really stand-up comedians. I don't have these connections. And that's the 4th question. Who will be your allies in helping you get here? Again, I don't fucking know, and I don't know how I'm expected to know. Am I expected to know big-name authors? Oh, god damn it, are you serious? Ah, I failed. Or was that due for a long time? Yeah, a little bit of both, really. I kind of knew I was going to hit it at the same time. Regardless, the point is, I'm a horrible person in this game and in real life because I know no one in my field. I'm not part of a book club or a fucking writing ensemble or a or even a performance ensemble, you know. I guess going back to the goals thing, I'd like to be in an improv troupe as well, but again, that's performance, not writing. It's writing on the spot, I suppose. Just come up with the show, then write it down. Kind of like backwards. First we perform it, then we write it, then we get ideas. What's the next question? Because I'm repeating myself lots of times. What forms or media do you intend to concentrate on or expand into? Well, I guess I already answered that. TV. I don't watch much TV though. To be honest, I'd much rather stay in print form or on the stage. I love the stage. If I could write for the stage, you know, that's the one I'm experienced in the most. Writing either monologues or scripts, so... Not sure about film. I'd probably stay away from writing novels. I hate novels. I don't like things that are that long. Nothing can keep my attention for that long. What the fuck are they shooting, by the way? What are they shooting and where are they shooting it at? Oh. They're just firing shit for no reason? I know ships have like defensive cannons, but what are they firing at? Or are they seriously all put there just to prevent one person from walking along that that metallic surface? That magnetic surface, I should say. There's another goal of mine. Learn what the fuck words mean. That'd be helpful. Seriously, the defense in this place is awful. They have slow-reacting machinery, guns that fire into space at nothing, and henchmen that are really easy to kill who aren't armed at all. And who play way too much Street Fighter and who can do Hadoukens. Like, seriously, what was Drek expecting with this? How much health do they take off when they hit you? Oh, they actually do take health off you. If you're dumb enough to fly straight into them. Are they firing at me? Oh, they are firing at me. Oh, but that doesn't explain why they were firing beforehand. They couldn't have all been firing to stop me. That doesn't make any sense. And why weren't they firing at me then, instead of just in the way of where I had to go? That just seems counterproductive. God damn it, this guy gives me way too many chances to get out alive. I'm watching way too many Bond movies. Just... God damn it. Was I going through questions or something? I totally forget. Yeah, what forms of media? TV, theatre, that kind of shit. I can't see myself doing books because I don't read novels and I don't like novels. Poetry is just... I kind of like writing poetry. Maybe I can write poetry. I don't know. If I have a lover girl again, you bet your ass I'm writing me some poetry. The girl I like in uni at the moment, like that's one of the things she actually writes. She writes what appears to be romantic poetry. Which is good because it sounds really nice and it's really beautiful to listen to, but at the same time, who's she talking about? Of course, it's not me. No one describes me like that. 6. What trades can you ply while the artistic endeavors come to fruition? I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't have any other qualifications and I don't study anything else. I guess I should, really. I mean, I'm good with computers and not like super duper good at it. I've got friends who can program and stuff. Like fluently program. I can't do that. But I know my way around a computer. I can build computers and I don't know if I can build one. I bought the parts for my computer that I'm using now, but I had it assembled for me. But I think if you gave me it and gave me the parts and said build this, I think I could. I don't think it's that complicated, really. And it's something I could most certainly pick up. And I mean, I know my way around software and hardware and things like that beyond your average motherfucker, so... Not the brightest in the shed, by no means, but definitely above average. So I could work in like an IT kind of thing. Even if it's just helping people out and shit and giving advice, I don't know. So even if that means working in like an electronics store or a game store or something like that, that'd be fine. But other than that, I don't know, I don't really care. You know? I guess I could perform stand-up if it came to that. I mean, I don't like traveling and I eat weird and wouldn't be the best move for me, I don't think, but if it came down to that, I could perform what I wrote. Which leads into the next question, how are you going to keep growing artistically and creatively? By writing shit. Thought that one was kind of obvious, really. I guess expanding on that, that would include keeping my eye on the news and current events, so I've got stuff to write about. Exploring new forms I haven't explored before, and rather than doing the same old thing over and over again, trying new things, and that's again kind of a given. I'm not sure how I would go beyond that. I guess I assume they mean beyond university, but again, I don't know. Writing stuff would just be the obvious answer to me for that. And 8. What are the questions that are most troubling exercising you at the present? Does that girl across the room like me? Do you think we have a chance?
Tonight on Blind TV, the event you have all been
That doesn't say what creative or professional or artistic questions, it just says what questions. It's also weird how it says what are the questions that are most troubling / exercising you at the present. If asking questions in your head counted as exercise, I would be the fittest motherfucker in the world, man.
Then stay tuned for the galaxy's funniest superhero.
I ask a lot of questions. I don't know what questions are troubling me. All of these questions are troubling me. Most of these questions are troubling me. But I'm not sure what questions would be getting to me, like really bugging me. I don't know, I guess how would you get into these fields? Like how would you make the connections? And how would you actually establish these networks that you need to move up in the world? Because I mean, in this world, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I don't know anybody, so I ain't getting nowhere.
Hi there, fuzzball.
It's a weird thing, you know. And I guess what else is there beyond university? How can I continue to develop my writing on an academic level? After getting my Bachelor of Creative Arts. Like, where do I go from here? You know? And where are the opportunities existing? Like, do I have to move? Do I have to send things abroad? Do I have to maybe take opportunities in areas I might not be as keen on? Like, maybe there's not much poetry going around, or maybe there's a new prose thing, some kind of new development, I don't know. I got no goddamn idea. So I mean, I've scheduled with this dude, so I have to come up with answers for these in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Closer to a month, but still soon. So I've got no goddamn idea. I've got no future. In 40 years' time, I'm gonna be like, man, did that girl at university? Maybe we could have been something. You know what hurts right now? Cancer in my ass. On that fine note, I'll catch you later.